Hey guys, I thought I would just pop on here before I begin the tutorial in Affinity and just give you a little bit of a background of what I'm going to be doing. And I have a couple of product samples of the physical version of the digital version that I'm going to be altering. And those are these sticker sheets. If you're familiar with Ali Edwards' physical products, she has several of these sticker sheets that come in various collections. This one here is from a previous December Daily collection, and then this one here is from a travel collection. I can't remember what years these are from. But anyways, in the digital kits, they come as a single sheet as well. They used to break up all of these little stickers into their own individual files, but they don't do that anymore. The only thing that is included in one of the digital kits would just be a plain sticker sheet like this with words on it, and then you go into your desktop using Photoshop or on your iPad with Affinity Photo and just use a selection tool to, grab the sticker, the word phrase that you want to use on your page. But whenever I get a new digital kit, I like to go ahead and break those up right away so they're ready for me to use when I need them. And so that's what I'm going to show you how to do in Affinity Photo today. So let's go over to my iPad and see how I do it. So here I am. I have Affinity open and I want to navigate over to my iCloud Drive and import this sticker sheet, this phrase sticker sheet from the Week in the Life 2020 sticker book that Ali has available on her site. And so now that we have it open, I want to come up here to the command icon and just scroll down here to where it says rasterize, and then I want to rasterize my sticker sheet. Now we're going to talk about a new persona, and this is one that I haven't talked about or mentioned in any of my classes or tutorials, and it is called the export persona. And the export persona is this persona right up here. Okay, this is your personas bar. We're in our photo persona right now. We're going to talk about this export persona right here. So we're going to tap on that. And you can see that it's selected. It's by purple. It's highlighted in purple. And within this persona, we have something called the slice tool. You can see it looks like a little X-Acto knife over here on the left-hand side. This is our toolbar, remember? And then over here, that same X-Acto knife is here in the studio area. Okay, so this is called the Slices Studio. Now, right below the Slices Studio, we also have a Layer Studio, but this is not like the Layer Studio that we're used to working with in the Photos persona, okay? We're going to ignore this Layer Studio. We don't want to have anything to do with it. We just need to focus on the Slices Studio. And just so you know, when we start to make slices in here, the Slices Studio will have its own layers, okay? So I just wanted to point that out. It's not in this Layer Studio here. It is in the Slices Studio. So we're going to be creating slice layers within the Slices Studio. Now, you're probably wondering what in the world are slices? And slices are something that graphic designers and web designers work with when they're building assets for websites. What they do is they basically take an image and slice it up into separate ones for exporting. So what we want to do here is slice up this phrase sticker sheet into smaller individual stickers to be used on our layouts. And this is something you may or may not choose to do. I just like taking the extra time to slice them up when I download the kit so they are ready to use when I need them. Now, one of the things you might want to do is enable snapping before we begin. And to do this, you want to come over here to your document icon and then come down here to where it says snapping, and your screen is going to change, and you want to toggle enable snapping on. And honestly, I can't remember if I toggled any of these on or off before. I probably toggled on snap to grid and snap to guides. But I'm just going to pause here a second so you can look at these preferences. And if you wanted to copy mine, go ahead. But I'll just wait here for a few more seconds before I move on. And I'm going to press done. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom in pretty close here. And you want to make sure that you have the slice tool selected over here on the left. And then you want to take your Apple Pencil or your finger and draw a box around a word or a phrase. So I'm going to start here at the top. I usually start at the top and work my way down. So I'm just going to draw this box right around here where it says right now. And let's do one across this week. I might want to make that bigger, and you can make those larger by just dragging one of the corners. And you can see how that enable snapping is helping because it's making the height of your slices the same, okay? Now look at what happened here in our Slices Studio. See how we have different slice layers right here. So we've got 3 of them. And notice on these little rectangles that we just created, it's got some information. So we've got some pixel information here. So it's 255 pixels by 42 pixels. This here is the name of the slice, which is slice 1. This right here is the format in which it would be exported. And then this right here is the color mode. Now, after doing some experimenting with this, I have found that I do not like the way these slices export as PNGs, okay? They just seem a little pixelated to me. So I've been exporting them as JPEGs. And I changed the name as well with these because if you've watched any of my organizational videos, if I was to do a search in iCloud Drive for something, an element that says today, I would want this digital phrase sticker today to pop up, and it would only do that if it had that name today in the file name. So I do like to go and change the names of these slices right now because when they export out, they'll export out with the name of the slice. So in order to change that information, we want to come up here at the top of our Slices Studio, the flyout menu, and tap these 3 little dots right there. And the menu is going to change. So you can see right here I'm on slice 3. Now to select a different slice, all you have to do is just gently tap on the slice on the workspace that you want to rename. So I'm just going to start over here with slice 1. I'll tap on it. And up here in the flyout menu, I'll tap on that. Select that little X to remove that name. And what was the name of that? I can't even remember. Let me go to cancel. Oh, it says right now. Right now. And then I'm going to tap OK. And then right here below the title of the slide, or the slice, I want to tap here and I'm going to find JPEG best quality. And then I'm going to select the one time, the standard, just like that. I'm going to keep that the same. So let's come over here to this week and name it. Tap OK. I'm going to change this one to JPEG. And then back over here to today. Tap OK, and then I'm going to change this to a JPEG as well. Okay, let's do a few more. I'm not going to do all of them just for you don't want to see me do every single one of them. So, but like I said earlier, I would work my way down this sheet. So I'm going to do all in the details right now. And guys, I am really not fussy about how wide these are, or, I don't pay too close attention to getting the exact same width on either end of the letters. I kind of like to leave it organic. So even though this is popping up as 42 pixels tall, just like the other ones were, I really don't get fussy about it at all. So I'm going to rename this one as all in the details, and then tap OK. Let's just do one more. How about morning? Just like this. I'm going to name this one morning, and then tap OK, and I'm going to change this to the JPEG. And I don't think I changed this one to the JPEG. So let me tap on this one up here. No, I did not. So I'll tap that as JPEG. Now let's go and export these slices to iCloud Drive. So we want to go back to the main menu of the Slice Studio by tapping on this little arrow up here where it says Slice Options. We're going to go back to the main flyout menu. And you can see that we have all of these check marks on these layers. So this is the main page. This is the background layer. So I want to uncheck this button there, okay? I don't want that one checked. I do want to drag my finger or my Apple Pencil across all of those other layers and have them selected. Now at the top of the Slice Studio, you want to tap these three little lines up here. And what we want to do is choose our export folder. It's the option at the bottom of the list. And I'm going to scroll down to where I'm in that 2020 sticker book, but I want these to go to my phrase sticker sheet. Okay, I'm going to tap on done. Now what I want to do is tap export all. And you'll notice that there was a little dialog box that appeared letting you know that your slices are being exported to that chosen folder. So let's go back to see that folder, see if everything was exporting okay. So I'm going to press my home button on my iPad. I'm going to come back over here to iCloud Drive. And look at all of my little stickers have exported. So let's go see what this looks like if we were to put this on a photo. I'm going to come back out over here and let's just open up this photo here. And I think I want to crop it. Let's crop this first. And I'm going to do a 2:3 ratio, which is a 4:6. That's totally fine right there. Tap apply. And I'm going to bring up my Files app. And because I already had that folder open, it's automatically going to open up here. So let's do this. Plumeria has been in bloom all around our neighborhood. So I've been taking pictures of different plumeria. It's tiny, so let's expand it a little bit. So we've got morning. How about right now? Make that a little bit bigger. And then let's do all in the details. We'll just bring these over. Oh, want to hide that. And you can see how nicely these look on the photo, just like that. Let's X out of here, and we're going to come back to that sticker sheet that we were working on because I just want to show you something. When you go to open it, it's opening in the photo persona, but if we come over here to our export persona, look what happens. It still shows you all of those slices. Now, even though Affinity Photo is a really powerful app, I prefer to export in smaller batches of slices rather than slicing up the whole sheet at once. So maybe I'll slice up like 10 at a time and then export. But when I do this, I make sure to uncheck those that I have already exported, just so I don't accidentally export any of those I had already done. And also by unchecking them, it's easier to find those that I still need to export in the Slice Studio palette. So what I would do is I'm just going to tap anywhere on the workspace just to deselect all of those. So what I'd do is I'd come back here and uncheck all of these. And I still have my slice tool selected. So if I was to come over here and draw a box around daily routine, let's make that a little bit bigger. And if I go here and now, and then, 24/7, let's go with trying. And then this one, just an ordinary day. So you can see in the Slices Studio how now I have slice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I want to go back and change those names. So if I was to, let's see, which one was it? Daily routine? Yes. So if I come back over here to daily routine, I'm going to rename it. And then change that to the JPEG. Let's see, I kind of lost track. This one, here and now. Change that name. Go to OK. Change that to the JPEG. 24/7. 24/7. JPEG. We did morning, and then I think we had this one right here, ordinary day. And JPEG. So now if I come back to my main flyout menu, I can select all of those, come up here to export all, and what it's doing is it's kind of confirming that I want these to go to this phrase sticker sheet folder. So I'm just going to say, yes, that's what I want to do. It's done. And then I'm going to hit export all again. And it's telling me that all of the items checked are being exported to the chosen folder. Okay. So if we go back, let's see, let's open this Plumeria picture again. And then let's open my iCloud Drive. You could see all of the new stickers are right there. So I can bring in just an ordinary day, increase that, and there you have it. So now you know a little bit about the export persona and the slice tool. Let me know if you have any questions, and I really appreciate you guys watching.